Basically, a building or a frame will fall down one of two ways. It's either pushed over by wind or an earthquake, or it collapses. One of the big culprits is flashing or roof, water penetration, which falls back on green building. If you can flash correctly, you're doing your part to build green, because you won't have to tear the house down in 25 years or 20 years. That's kind of a side point. So crashing down or tipping over. And the biggest factor to look for when you're seeing a frame, an entryway, is tension. Any joints that have tension, and they're responsible for the lateral load, for holding it up. Most structures don't collapse. You'll see sagging floors, really bad, but before a floor will actually collapse, it takes a lot. So the big danger is the lateral load, and that's shear. And that's the big point you want to look for. You'll see it, once you're aware of it, you'll see entryways or porte cocheres that have very little lateral resistance. What they're relying on, I'll just demonstrate here. If you were to push a book, so you got a big porte cochere or entry roof coming out from the house, and no lateral bracing, no knee braces, you could bury posts in the ground to get resistance. What's holding that baby up is nothing other than the resistance to leverage these points connected on the house, the resistance to leverage. So it really wiggles a lot. Over time, it can become looser and looser, especially if it's just nailed, like a truss nailed to the wall, connected to plywood. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you're out there a little ways, it is a danger. It's a real danger. That's it in a nutshell for watching to see if something is holding up well. Look for tension and look for how well it will hold up to sway. And that pretty much wraps it up. I would like to ask you guys to take this information. I think you'd be paying the tribute to myself and Tim and Kara and Dewey, all the other presenters. If you can take this information and create a plan that you can have fun with and enjoy the process. Okay? Still a little bit of coffee left, and just hang around for questions, and thanks for coming.